Good morning. I'm just going to describe the data acquisition flight recorder Penny and Giles installed on this Bell 429 helicopter. And this helicopter, for the non-scheduled operator, we need to download the CVR as well as FDR 4 times in a year in any helicopter. Okay. So the problem is that the main issue for downloading, there are two methods. We are downloading with the help of PGS software. It is quite a costly bit, around 18 lakhs of rupees. Only two authorized, like Right Choice Aviation Mumbai and Deccan Charters, they have got this. They are doing the analysis. But for downloading the faster and effective downloading in at base as well as in field areas, we have to follow the most economic way, most effective way. We should download the data, raw data, at the shortest possible time and send this data to the analyzing agency. And you can send this data through online. You can through Google Drive link or WeTransfer link. That is the most suitable and best way to transfer and get the immediate report within shortest notice. But the main challenging is that the accessories required for downloading, the most important is DC power supply, which is a very difficult thing because you have to have 230 volt for the 230 volt power supply, and you should have a DC power supply. Both the things to do the downloading operation. But here we, as per our field experience and the reference of the maintenance manual supplements for Bell 429 helicopter, that is 429 MMS-5, where the alternative methods, like you can locally fabricate the downloading cable which you can see this we have manufactured, and the part number of this, for example, this particular plug, this has been taken from our IPC and maintenance manual supplement, and the remaining, it is one Ethernet cable we have taken, and the necessary wirings we have just tried to put this, and with the DC power supply, positive and negative, you can see. So this is one of the integral part of this downloading. This is known as a ground replay cable. You can replay as well as you can download, and you can online, offline, you can download without removing the CVFDR. The most important aspect of this one is the power supply required. How you are managing now. You can see here to the left of the, at least this is aircraft battery is installed here, DC power supply. So we are exploiting the availability of a suitable power supply, which consumes, generally CVR consumes maximum of 0.3 amps of current, and the system 5 ampere circuit breaker is in the system. It is installed to protect that. So we have developed a power box. You can see the in this we have, this is the input side, and we are going to mark it properly, input DC in from the aircraft battery, and we have got the 4-step protection. See the indication when the supply power is on and the cable is connected. This is the cable. You can see we have used a standard adapter, which is a smaller, overall size is smaller of a Bell 407, but the fitting mating is common for all type of batteries as per this one. You can see this is the DC. First of all, the most important aspect of this is you have to connect the input line here, DC positive, and this is the negative, and this you have connected. Later on, what you have to do is that you have to connect it to you have to disconnect the aircraft battery. Now we have disconnected the aircraft battery. Okay, now I have to connect this one. But due to any reason, for example, if there is any mistake in before somebody forgets, or due to human factor or any sorts of issue, but we will advise to connect, focus here, we will advise to connect this end first. First priority, the most important is to connect here. Okay, then we have to disconnect this battery and connect this one here. But due to any reason, if it is he has missed or it is shorting, then this battery relay CB will pop out. Battery relay and isolator. It will isolate the battery from the remaining system. These two battery are safety protection. But we should not go up to that stage. But first of all, we have the safest way is to connect this end and disconnect here, and I am going to, and it is self protected, it will lock very nicely and it is rigidly connected. And this cable we have used from the local market of a high rating cable, and it is very effective. Now I am going to connect this connector to the battery. I have disconnected. Now we have just connected the battery, right? You can see the focus, this one. It is a plunger, it is very effective and there is no shaky movement. Now just see, we are routing here. See the power supply. Now this power is available, 28 volt DC is available here. But see, 28 volt is available, but for multimeter, say we want to check this one with a multimeter where the voltage is really available or not. Just for example, now the DC voltage, I am just see the output. This is the output stage. We are going to mark it, sticker it, right? So there is no voltage available. The voltage is available here. Okay. Now the second is, suppose say I will switch on this. Now I am pulling out the circuit breaker. Circuit breaker pulling out means, is there any loaded condition? Now I am switching on. See, there is no voltage available, right? Now just see, the voltage is available here, and this is in on condition. So U off, now the voltage is gone, right? So now the for output, for making the voltage available at this output, you have to switch on this supply. Then you get the voltage, right? Now, what is our next this thing? Now we will need a laptop. Without any software, we will be needing a Internet Explorer with the protocol setting, etc., as given in the this thing. Now this CVFDR is going to work like a server, right? Server. It has got a speed of 100 megabits per second. So now we have used the cable which is compatible, which is perfect cable. IT department, we have carried out a new cable, Ethernet around 1 meter. So it is a perfect one for carrying the 100 megabits per second data, right? So for this, now I have just I'll just remove this one. Now we will power off this one. No output is available. Now what I will do, I will connect this cable. I will connect this cable here. Okay. I have just connected. It is just same cable as the system cable. Okay. Now I have connected this cable, right? Now the other end, now the supply side, just see there is no output available here. Green lamp is not on, but still I am just connecting the output. Positive, positive, negative, negative, right? Then in the laptop, we are going to connect, this Ethernet cable here. Just see, I am just going to connect here, connected, right? Now the power situation, it is off, right? Right. The power situation is off. Now see, the networking has to be on. Networking 100 megabits for that readiness. How it is available? Before going to the Internet Explorer, what we have to do? Power on this supply. Just see here, focus here. Now the power is available. Now just see and focus here. Local area network connection is now, and its speed is 100 megabits per second, right? Now, if the aircraft laptop is ready, just go to the start, then open the Internet Explorer. Now I have set everything, all protocols and all, and go to the HTTP 10.0.100/. Okay. Okay. Now just see, the data acquisition flight recorder is server. It has given the data. It is working like a server. Its address, it is opened. Now you can see the status of this thing. First of all, status, since the installation of this CVFDR, newly installed with EORAD capability, recently we have installed, and it has flown for around total power hour is 383 hours, right? Since we installed time since power on it is showing, and severe fault mode it is indicated in amber means it is in maintenance mode, but it is showing no fault, and you can come built-in test, it is passing everything ready, okay. Now this is ready for download. You go to the file, download, and you can see all this voice recorder channel 1, 2, 3, 4 wide on. But we need for our analysis purpose channel 2, 3, 4. This will be created .cvr files. Now the FDR master and backup. Suppose now we go for the FDR master. Say for example, now you just download it. Okay. Suppose go to the desktop or any other files. Just download this one, right? Just it starts downloading. It is around 172 MB of data. Likewise, we can suppose we want to cancel and go for it is a .fdr file. Likewise, we go for CVR channel downloading. It will be a .cvr file, cv1.cvr, cv2.cvr, cv3.cvr, hqc.cvr. Okay. So likewise, this also you can go for downloading CVR. For example, it will download completely. It is showing. Okay. So these all files. Now the thing is that we have got a converter, that CVR to wave converter. We have got the wave converter and we convert this .cvr file to wave files for directly. But for .fdr file, we send it to the analyzing agency who converts this into various required file like .xfs and other files for analysis and all. Right? So just to close down this, the procedure is switch off. Now just go close this one. Okay. Just see, close. Now just I am switching off the power output. No power is available. Now just see, this is disconnected, unplugged, right? It is unplugged mode. It is no more connected. Now the thing is that I have to just remove the plug from here first, not here. Don't touch here. Okay? The safe process. Just remove the battery, unplug. Now the battery is removed. The safe, now the off. Just remove and roll down. Then keep everything. Thank you very much. Thank you.